Yeah.
I could either be sick tomorrow and call off and be unhonest, or I could take a half day.
If you used proper grammar, I'd probably be a lot more okay
Which
with
would you
it.
prefer me to? Alright, can I take a half day?
Why?
Because I have so much to do and I leave, and we're planning earlier than thought.
Not yet. I'm not splitting this.
Okay.
Right, planning
I
on
just
leaving
think we're
earlier for
confused.
vacation?
Then I could just we'll show Rich right now and we'll just go with this.
You know about all the changes with the A-list program, right?
Yes.
I haven't been done too about that yet.
Okay, Stephanie's supposed to send an email, because we're gonna actually send out an email
Okay, would you
blast.
mind
The
if I got
plan
your
is
name
to have
and
it
number
sent
and call
out
you
by
back
the
so I can get
15th
hold?
of July.
So really, in a year, you would do one or the other.
Yeah, we would not
Wait.
do this and TPA.
No. And do they have all of these seminars at TPIE? Or is TPIE
They have
just...
seminars, but I don't know if they're the same as these.
Okay. Because this has about the wall that we've talked about, and I'm not sure what this Planet certification is. I'm not sure how much that would actually help us. But the living wall system, and then green roofs, dance party, and then the way the industry is changing and everything. These are people who obviously sponsor it, but it doesn't give any actual. Maybe if I go online, I can find vendors that'll actually be there for us. But see, this is where like the pricing, and this includes all the seminars.
$55 a night?
For the hotel.
Where would you stay?
It's
What hotel?
said on here.
Jamie wants to go to this plant industry expo in Las Vegas, which I think will be really good. It seems like there's a lot of good seminars, and you know the plant industry is changing all the time, just like technology. They're talking all these live walls, live roof, and then when you get into the landscape part of it, it's they're breeding new plants all the time for dwarf. They don't want plants that get overgrown, and that's when your landscape needs to get redone. I wouldn't send you alone. Somebody would have to go with you. I'm going to be going to the BMV.
Okay.
Do I need another check?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. Thank you.
Coming up on Bush Pushers.
Oh my God. Something you don't see every day. Alright.
Okay.
That's a good plan.
Alright.
Bye-bye. Yeah, my dad and my brother David and I are partners in we have another business. It's a wholesale greenhouse where we grow plants that we sell at Alsip, and also we wholesale to other garden centers around Chicagoland. And right now we're a big producer of is like hanging baskets and different flowering annuals and all that kind of stuff. And we're kind of getting towards the end of that. We're trying to kind of clean up at the end, some special pricing, and the stuff is in great shape. All we do is keep feeding it and getting it bigger and bigger. But we're getting towards the end of that. Now we're in the full swing of mum planting season, and you get your fall mums. Normally, I mean, this has been a cool summer so far, and mums actually will not bloom, or they'll have a delayed bloom. If you have a really hot summer, they call it heat delay. And this year, my concern is I was calling my dad and saying, what are we doing? Because it's been so cool. I don't want the mums to come into bloom too soon before our prime selling season of mums is September. Luckily, we've got a really good grower out there who's really on top of it. But I still, even though I know he's on top of it, I still like to know what's going on and keep in the loop, because it's just too much money not to keep your finger on what's going on out there. the sand was on that guy's truck. They're trying to shovel it off. That was insane. Something you don't see every day. What about on Saturday? What about Saturdays and Sundays? Can one of you be here Saturday and one of you be here Sundays? See, I think if you're not here, I think, you know what I mean, one of you guys should like almost always be here, at least during the day. So should we start headhunting some good people away from other places to replace your crappy people that you...
Everybody has trouble finding people. I was just talking, the kid that I was talking to yesterday, you saw him right in the afternoon, he works over there, but he's a school teacher during the year. You know, he's only worked 8 hours, or eight days this year over there, and he says it's, you know, they can't find good people either. What you need to do is find people like Richie, but who have a little bit more initiative and will stay on long term. But the
Not
thing is,
be sitting around back smoking all the time and
well,
hiding.
being seasonal too, you take big chances on losing those people.
Yeah.
And to find 4 good people that show up, that don't come in drunk, that come in every day, that want to work, that do a good job when they're here, then you're really going to be SOL.
All right, well, at least let's do this. And obviously, since you already are working towards that direction, the only other thing I can really ask of you is try to get more out of the guys that you have. Sometimes those guys need a kick in the ass.
Well, it's just this hour thing is driving me nuts, and every time I look at an email, I start getting the shakes.
Don't do that.
No, it's I'm telling you, it's bad. Like it makes my blood boil more than anything. Otherwise, everything else here is awesome. You know, I like it, but that's the one thing that makes my blood boil.
I had to have a little bit of a conversation with Travis, our bulk yard manager, and explain to him, you know, my side of, you know, why we need to scale back on payroll. You know, we're giving away a lot of overtime, and while we, you know, business is growing. You know. But no, you're doing a good job, and believe me, I know how valuable you are and how valuable Ron is. So, Travis, keep up the great work out there. Go tell Ron the same thing.
All right.
Coming here, he knows as soon as he gets here, he knows he gets treated like royalty. So, come here, Gussie. He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Allsip Home and Nursery, the best of every season.
WJOB.